I am disgustingly confident.
It's scary. I've never been this confident before a playoff series that isn't against the Minnesota Twins.
Seriously.
I'm almost disrespectfully confident.
Same.
I've never felt this way before, and it's scary.
Dale, Yankee lose. Yankee lose.
Am I stupid? SPA, what are you doing to me? Are you kidding me? No way, come on, dude. Holy smokes. You know what that means, baby? eBay 1 of 1, $1 million card right here. I know what I got. No low ballers. That's unreal. Alright. Hope everyone's having a great day today. I definitely know I am because we're about a week out from 25-26 Series 1, so to kind of get myself ready for that, we've got a retail box of 22-23 Series 1. So I've never done this Series 1 on the channel before, so definitely excited to kind of get this debuted on the channel. And I mean, there's not really much to go into. There's not even really a box breakdown of this online, so I'm just going to talk about like a couple things. The first one being I missed this format of retail where, you know, the 24 packs, 8 cards per pack, where you get 6 Young Guns. You have a chance at a Canvas Young Gun. I love this format of retail. I do wish they bring it back, but I've talked about it before. I still think those the new tins are fine, but I think this is just a bit better. And yeah, kind of just with that, I mean, this is still a cheap opening even now. This was like $84 for our box here, which to me is pretty good. And I mean, I'm not going to throw the Young Guns list up because I've got the list right here and on top of my legendary background. So we can just have a quick look for ourselves here just to kind of see what it is we want. I mean, there's definitely a good mix of like guys who've established themselves, some surprise names, some kind of good defensemen. I mean, Matias Maccelli joining the Leafs is interesting for me. Obviously, I don't even think I have Matt Boldy's Young Gun for the regular or the canvas, so I would love one of those. Obviously, a Matty Beniers would be cool too. Owen Power. You have some other guys who are still decent players, not the best, and I mean that's any checklist for a set with 50 Young Guns. There are still top guys. There's some secondary guys, and then there's like any checklist, there's a bunch of bad ones. So let's see what we can do. We should be getting some red Dazzlers in here too, which I am excited about. But yeah, not much more to do other than to get started. Let's go. Okay, so 22-23 Series 1, we got 24 packs, so I'm going to do the base cards for like a couple packs because we've seen extended of this, we've seen Series 2 of this, so we don't need to go through the base too much as we're starting off with a Young Guns, but I mean, this is our base. I did like this year of base. We're starting off with Jeff Carter. There's Johnny Hockey, rest in peace. Carter Verhaeghe. All right, already into our first Young Guns. Thomas Bordeleau. Interesting one for Thomas Bordeleau to start. He had a lot of hype to start when he burst onto the scene. I don't know where he is, if he's still in San Jose's system, but again, an interesting one. I will take it. I don't even know if I actually have his Young Guns. So a decent start there for first pack. Thomas Bordeleau, Young Guns, and then Skinner, Jonathan Taves, who made his debut with Winnipeg, Lafreniere, and Philip Hronik. Yeah, so the season started. The Leafs got their first win against Montreal. It was a good game, but I mean, admittedly, I was watching the Jays game, so I didn't see too much of it, as we've got a red Dazzler here. Middlestat, Trevor Moore, Milan Lucic. He's back with St. Louis, I think. I think he made their team out of camp. There's Kevin Hayes. Here's our first red Dazzler. No, okay, sure. Carter Hart. Yeah, first red Dazzler there for Carter Hart. Don't want to say too much on that. As we move on to Yorkie Haru, Sean Dursey, and Oliver Shillington. So yeah, 2 red Dazzlers. We should also be getting a blue Dazzler. And yeah, who knows? Maybe someone will give Hart a shot in the league again. I don't know. I'm not really going to talk about that too much. I have no idea what I'm seeing here. Looks weird. We'll go. There's Lawson Krause when Arizona was still in Arizona. Sorokin, Joel Farabee. Oh, it's one of these things. Okay, there's the rookie retrospective of Alex Newhook. It talks about their rookie stats. So he was like 14th for goals and tied for 8th for plus minus there. That's our first basic insert. There's Carter Hart, Troy Terry, Adam Pelech, and Sean Couturier. All right, time we're going to start speeding through the base. I think we've got a general idea of what it is we're looking at here. And again, this is pretty old, although I will say that Garnet halfway base, legendary as we go through it. And as we got our first Blue Dazzlers, Kopitar, nice one there. It's his last season. We'll see if he can go out on top with a cup there. Cool, always love the Dazzlers. And then base, Mitch, Deno to finish off. All right, see our next Young Guns. Let's get right into that. Braden Pachal. I've pulled him before. I remember pulling him. I think it was in one of my SP Authentic videos. I think he's with the Flames. I think he has like a fourth line job with the Flames. If I'm totally wrong, I'll throw up where he is. But that's our second Young Guns. So one all right, one bottom guy for the Flames there. I'm pretty sure for our second Young Guns, as we got base to finish off. Haven't seen a canvas card yet, as there actually is one here. So we're kind of waiting for something good to happen here as we get into our first canvas card. There's Dylan Cousins back when he was with the Sabres. I just heard that Josh Norris is out long term with an upper body injury. That kid can't catch a break. I just hope he can get back and try and carve out a bit of a season for him, because man, the guy keeps getting hurt. It's one of those situations that does happen, but like it still sucks to see. As that's our first canvas there. Bratt, Nylander, Drysdale to finish off. Yeah, there's no special canvases for Series 1. There never really has been, as far as I know. Those are left for Series 2 and Extended, so we're just kind of looking for a canvas Young Guns. It's, again, 50-50 on us getting one. As we go through our base, there's Jonathan Taves, center of attention. I always thought this is like a Tim's insert, and I'm not saying that like as an insult. I just think it does look like an insert that would be in Tim Hortons. So there's something there for the center of attention. Barbashev, Hellebuck, Drieger, Shesterkin, like 3 goalies to finish off. So yeah, it's retail. None of the parallels of the inserts and then stuff like the French or like the numbered Young Guns are obviously not going to be in here. And yeah, this was when it was still French. This was the last year before they brought in the outbursts. As we get through this into our next insert, a bit of a Blackhawks break so far. There's a UD portraits of Patrick Kane. He's still on Detroit. He stayed in Detroit. We'll see what Detroit does this year. They're celebrating their 100th anniversary. So Chicago. So is New York. So definitely interesting year for the NHL there. As we got Smith, Wayne Simmons, and Mark Stone. Okay, we're almost halfway through, and at least the back card is backwards. Let's see what's going on in this neck of the woods. We've got a Young Guns. Okay, Zub, Sean Corrali, Daniel Sprong, Nick Blankenburg. Was Blankenburg the one? He got some playing time. I think he got playing time with Nashville, and I think he scored some goals for them. I mean, somebody needed to score goals for Nashville last year, so interesting one there. I mean, I think all 3 of these guys are like NHL caliber kind of players, so I'll take that so far because I know some of the Young Guns in here have left. And as we go on, we've got Sod, Stutzla, and then Jake Allen and Andrew Mangiapane to finish off. We're almost at the halfway point. We're halfway through our Young Guns. We're halfway through our Dazzlers. These things are going crazy here. What's going on? Grizzlick, Checklist, Tyler Myers, Ryan Hartman. There's the Superstar Honor Roll of Braden Schneider. We probably get a few of these. Again, you can't get the numbered ones in here. And then we've got Toffoli, Merzlikins, and Werenski. These packs are a little weird. We'll just get going. We'll get through it. There's a debut date of Dawson Mercer. I think these are done. I don't think these are being used anymore for the cards there. But yeah, it was one of the Series 1 inserts for a little bit. The debut dates. That one being Dawson Mercer. Base, checklist. Last pack of the first half. Getting a little weird, but I mean, that's what happens sometimes with these cards. Almost dropped everything. Seeing our second canvas, it looks like a normal one. As we've got Alex Iafallo for the canvas. I have had a tough time tracking my 22-23 canvas cards. I'm not sure where they are, but I know for a fact I have this one, so definitely funny there with that one as we finish off with Jordan Kyrou. Yeah, honestly, I've got, like, for 2020 all the way until 2025, I've got, like, basically, like, 3 of those sets pretty mapped out. It's just 23, 24, and then 22, 23, I don't have a good map of the canvases that I have. But again, I know I have that Iafallo. Now that I think about it, I have that Cousins too. But moving on here, we've got our second red Dazzlers. It is Matt Boldy. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. A nice little color match there. Rookie Dazzlers. The retail parallel of the Dazzlers for Matt Boldy. That's good. I mean, Rossi signed for 3 years. I think I'm not sure what his contract situation is, but I definitely think he's interested in staying with the Wild. Obviously, Kaprizov signed, so that's going to help keep some of those guys around. As we've got Ovi to finish off. Yeah, would definitely consider that a win for the Dazzlers there. That's definitely what you want. You want one of the rookie ones. As we just keep moving here, we've got a defense mechanism. This was always a funny one to me. I don't feel like this one got talked about a lot. Defense mechanism of Victor Hedman. It's literally it's the same picture, copy and pasted, set like 6 times. I don't know. I find it hilarious. I just think it's a really funny little insert. But I mean, yeah, it'll go into the binder as always. That's just how it is for me with these as we move on. Again, probably one of my favorite inserts from Series 1 here. Heischer, Hoglander, Batherson, Robertson. Not sure what I'm seeing. Just moving along. Base pack? Really? They still... Hold on. Base pack? Yeah, base pack. Huh. Always stings to get a base pack, but I mean, it is retail. You do have to expect that. I did kind of forget. I kind of thought they would have one insert in every pack, but not the case that with retail, at least, as we see our next Young Guns, Jonathan Kovacevic. I looked at the list. I literally looked at the list the same time you guys did, and I forgot Kovacevic was on here. He had a pretty all right year with the Devils last year. Like, he helped kind of keep them together, and I know Sheldon Keefe kind of threw him under the bus a little in an interview last year. It was kind of weird. It was a weird thing. I don't know. I feel like that was kind of blown out of proportion by Keefe, but I mean, I don't know. That's me. I have my bias with Keefe, obviously, being a Leafs fan, but yeah, not bad for the Young Guns. All these guys I think are playing. So if I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I would have thrown it up by now, and I guess I'll throw it again. I'll just do a big "I'm wrong" down here if that's the case. But yeah, fourth Young Guns, Jonathan Kovacevic, almost choked there. Evans, Henrique, Okposo. Still need 2 more canvas cards too, so definitely excited for that. I actually don't know if there are any jersey cards in here for 22-23. I'm not 100% sure, but as we keep moving along, there's Mikael Granlund. I have this canvas. Okay, that's... Wow, I swear, UD has been doing this for the last few years. Like, the canvases all come in the same. Like, they're grouped the same. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm getting the same canvases in a row as we finish off with Nedeljkovic. He had a brutal game against Vegas last night. All right, I'm really hoping that last canvas is a Young Guns, because if it's not, that's going to be disappointing, because we'll kind of already know what it is. We've got, I believe it's another center of attention here. Yep. There's Dylan Larkin. Detroit's third jerseys for their Centennial are really cool. I'm gonna throw them up. I feel like that's what they should have tried to do for their reverse retros for the 2 years. But I mean, I feel like it's too late now. But at least they got their Centennial jersey right with the one they put out. There's Pearson, and then McCarr and Lindblom. Getting down to it, there's like 5 packs left. We're almost at the finish line. I'm super stoked for Series 1, but there's definitely something I feel like once I get the last canvas card, I will talk about. But we've got Mark McLaughlin for the Portraits rookies. So yeah, Series 1 has a mix of the rookies and the veterans, and then I think this was one of the last years for Series 2 where it was just rookies. So that's our second one there for the Portraits. Mark McLaughlin, Leonard, Talbot, Spencer Knight, and Sergachev. Sorry, now there's 5 packs left. We'll get into that as these cards are every which way here. We've got our next Young Guns. Ooh, autofocus, sorry. Let's see what we got. Chase Pearson. Okay, he's already gone. I know his dad is Scott Pearson. You know, he played with the Leafs for a bit. I feel like that's Chase Pearson's claim to fame there. But yeah, he played like 3 games and then he left. So I think he's still out in Europe. So there's our first pretty weak Young Guns. Chase Pearson. And then Tanev, Brodin, Dahlin. Okay, just moving along here. It's a nice shot of Vanacek. Superstar honor roll. Austin Matthews. Gonna see how he does. This is his first year without Marner. We'll see what happens to him for the Leafs, the whole lineup. I mean, you know, game 1 win, you definitely take that, but we got to see the full picture as the season develops there for Matthews and the rest of the team. Base. We saw all that base recently. Not sure what I'm seeing here. It's kind of gold. Oh, no, it's just it's just another rookie retrospective of Zegras. He's in the checklist there. I mean, like, yeah, we'll see how he does with the Flyers. See if him playing with Michkov and those guys helps out. But yeah, there's definitely an interesting one for sure with Zegras. If I ever go back to 21-22 Series 1, I did that a long time ago. We'll have to see. But yeah, he was one of the top Young Guns for a little bit, and then he's just fallen off. We got to see if he can get it back for the Flyers there. Base, and guess what? Base. All right, I got 2 packs left. One of them should be a canvas. One of them will be a Young Guns. I'm hoping the canvas will also be a Young Guns, but I'm not holding my breath. It is not. Okay, so we'll just get to this canvas. Merrill, Palmieri, Texier. There's Brandon Saad for the canvases. So one thing I noticed looking at 25-26 Series 1 is that a lot of the top guys, like for the Young Guns, do not have their canvas Young Guns in Series 1. So like Lev Shinov, Demidov, Gabe Perreault, Snuggard for the Blues, and Abels for the Flyers. They have their Young Guns in Series 1, but their canvas Young Guns is not in Series 1. So that's definitely interesting to look forward to for Series 2 and extended, to see where those guys get their canvas Young Guns, because one of those two can end up being extremely loaded, because I feel like Schaefer, Misa, Seneki, those guys are going to be in Series 2. And if all their canvas Young Guns are in Series 2 along with those 6, that can make for a very strong canvas crop on top of a very good Young Guns crop. But that's just kind of theoretically thinking right now. We don't know. Series 2 is still not until the new year. So there's Sod for our final canvas. We're not going to be getting a canvas Young Guns. Taves, Laffy, Hronik, Hagel. All right, if you made it all the way, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. We're going to have hobby boxes of Series 1 for 25-26 coming up. I cannot wait. I've always loved when the new cards come out, especially for flagship. It's usually the first time I see all the new photos and all the new young guys, so I can't wait. Fast, Brendan Gallagher, Sonny Milano, Victor Olofsson, Last Young Guns, Owen Power. Okay, there's a top one there. We'll see what the Sabres can do. Yeah, we'll see what the Sabres can do. I mean, they lost 4-0 to the Rangers. Tough start. I mean, I still think they have a chance, but like the Atlantic's tough. They may have to sneak in as a wild card, but like a lot of things need to go right. I just think they need to have like a consistent season as much as possible. Like, they can't keep having these long losing streaks. That's just not going to be a key to success, because they do have a good team. I will say that they do have a good team, but like it's just got to be, they need to put a consistent season together. So happy to get a good Young Guns. I still consider this a good Young Guns first overall pick in 2021 for Owen Power. They're definitely happy with that one. We got Gensel, Ovi, and Heischer to finish off. Let's go into a recap. Okay, so 22-23 Series 1 retail, the debut of Series 1 for 22-23 on here. How did that go? I mean, it went all right. I'm happy with the box. I do like these inserts. They're all right. They don't do too much for me, but they're not bad. I do enjoy the inserts. And then as we get into the good stuff of the box, we did not get a canvas Young Guns, but like, I do like these canvases. They did have quality issues, just like 23-24 did, but these ones came out good. 2 for 3 on the Dazzlers for sure. Happy with the Kopitar. Definitely really happy with the Matt Boldy, the rookie one. Get the Carter Hart, obviously. Him and some of those guys are in here. And then for our Young Guns, Owen Power, definitely the winner. Pearson, that, you know, like I said, there's going to be these guys in any crop, no matter what. Kovacevic is not bad. Blankenberg, Pahal are okay. And Bordeleau, still a bit of a question mark. That's how Young Guns go. Get one just bona fide pretty good one, you definitely take that. So I'm going to end off on here. We're not going to extend this much longer. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next week, super excited. I cannot wait. 2 hobby boxes of 25-26 Series 1, so long as they don't push it back. I cannot wait. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Can't wait. Later.